everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I'm going to go ahead and do my Guild War Beta 2, Guild War 2.0 battles. I feel really bad because we got a very easy opponent, but let's do my offensive attacks.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
Alright, let's go in and crush this poor innocent enemy. This poor enemy, look at this, guys. They have extremely low BP, for the most part, minus like one person. And it's inactive. So this is just a slaughter. But hey, it's a good practice, right? Oh, hey, I was gonna attack that guy. He's already down. This is a slaughter and I feel guilty, but it's, again, it's good practice for getting used to our new system of attacking, right? So let's see if we can knock out someone else. What do we got here? All right. So these should be really easy. They don't even... Okay, these are both pretty easy here. Let's try to finish someone off. Okay, so this is the garrison team. We've got... Yeah, this is going to be pretty easy to overwhelm, I think. So I had my setup behind me here. Let's see, can I move myself? So you guys can actually see. I guess I'm just not going to flip myself around. Don't bother that, guys. You guys need to see what I'm going to use. I think this is what I'm going to stick with right now. I think so. I think it's fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're going to go in with our defender to start with, but we're going to wait for our kind of stuff to regenerate. You only have 10 at a time, though. All right, I know I see we are deployed. Yes, we have our people. You see how many we have. Just like in regular battles, you can spend some cost to drag a demon soldier onto the battlefield. In this battle, the cost will recover slower with a lower cap. In general, it's recommended to save cost and deploy multiple together on the battlefield. Obviously. Break open the opponent's defense in 3 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to wait till I have 10. And we're going to deploy our defenders right away. Go. Go. We're going to go with our defenders right away. They don't have any magic damage to really do much, or no, they don't. And we're going to go ahead with our marksman right behind. And my marksman should help take out some of their other marksmen as well, maybe. Yeah, we're going to be fine. And now we're going to go, let's go with our exploding beetles. This is going to be way too easy. I feel so guilty. Now we have, yeah, I didn't even have to run with the doggies. Go run, doggies, go. I feel so guilty. I know I'm talking into the corner, guys. Guess I can put myself back here. I feel like I don't even know that I should be showing this because it's going to be too easy. But I wanted to show my first attacks with you guys. I really like the strategy, though. It is like what was kind of close to suggested last time, where you just use your, I always start with a defender. I know there's some strategies where you don't, or in some cases, like in this case, I would not use flying units, I guess is a good example to talk about, because they have some marksmen, like Absent. Absent is a fighter that can attack the airborne units, and we have Silas, who's obviously going to be very strong versus airborne units. I would not use airborne units in this fight. We also don't really have much for AoE damage, so I think throwing a bunch of these enemies like this exploding beetles and the hounds is a really good choice still. I don't think we need a healer, so I think I can get rid of our healer and we can just bring in some low-level mobs to just overwhelm them. So I might do that as well. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that. We're just going to overwhelm them because they're not going to be able to keep up. So that I do want to give whatever advice I can, even though these battles are easy. Oh, wait. I'm going to wait till we get to 10 for our counter so I can deploy 2 in a row. I really don't even need to deploy 2, but I kind of like... I prefer that for the defenders because they're pretty tough and it just really helps. We're going to get our long-range units in there shooting again as well. And then I'm going to wait for a little bit with our exploding beetles. Alright, we could... 2 exploding beetles coming right up. And then we're going to bring the dogs in for a quick run again. Although we don't need to because everybody's dead. Oh, this is so brutal. It's so brutal. I feel so bad. Such an uneven, terrible matchup for that team. I feel terrible. So the matchmaking is definitely not ideal. That's what we're learning already. Are we surprised? No, they got it's hard for the first couple weeks when you do like a new game mode because there's really not as easy of like milestones, I guess. I don't know. This is or not milestones, sorry. There's not as easy of I guess things to judge for who to match up against who because I mean, it should be obvious with our team levels, but there's no like wins versus losses to consider. Okay, so if I've done the same team, we can actually auto fight. Oh, I like that. I didn't even realize we could auto fight. So if that team was successful and I'm like, I'm just going to keep using this team and blast everybody, we can just auto fight. So keep in mind what we talked about in my last video, guys. So I do have a guide up where we kind of discuss the infographics that the game put out, which why not try to listen to the game's advice? They did make it after all. But we talk about how to counteract certain things. So like if you have a bunch of fighters on the ground that are not ones that attack airborne units, you can throw some airborne units in there. If you have a bunch of marksmen, though, that might not be ideal because the marksmen will prioritize airborne units very often. So there's always just kind of the logic that you see when you choose your heroes to go into a battle is going to be the same. Like, think about the promotion raids. I feel like that's going to be pretty helpful. And it's going to be the same idea when it comes to our demon soldiers. So, all right, we took another one out. That was easy. Although, I guess we should technically take out the other guy. But let's go ahead and attack. I should attack whatever seems like the hardest as one of the stronger accounts in here. So let's go again. Let's go again in here. More again. So this is going to be some AoE. We have this team is really well balanced. They've got, although they could use another fighter, but they didn't plan out their stuff very well. They could definitely use another fighter along with Oleg. Oleg, and that's it, is not going to be good enough. But they do have a couple mages that could overwhelm my AoE. So I feel like I might need something a little stronger here. Okay, I think we're going to use the marksman. So against mages. Against mages. All right. I guess we're just going to be fast with our hounds. So maybe I just put in my other hound as well. I'm going to go crazy with the hounds. Speedy stuff is going to be more beneficial. Or maybe some fast... what's the fast one? So this is the other one I think they recommended. This fighter up here that's really cheap to deploy. That's a really quick moving fighter. Stuff that can overwhelm and be quicker. But I think I'm going to stick with this. This is a little bit weird, but why not? Let's try it. I hope I don't lose. That'd be really sad. Alright, we're going to wait till 10 and deploy our defenders to go in and start distracting them. And then I'm going to wait for a little bit more to regenerate so I can quickly throw in something like our exploding beetles to take out their defense even faster. I think the exploding beetles are going to be huge for this. And then I'm going to deploy my marksman. All right, let's see. I might have started to do the marksman instead ahead of time. All right, we have 1. I'm going to wait until we have like 8 for the marksman. And then just try to send our... Actually, I think we could send our hounds in. Let's go, hounds. Let's try to go quick with the low-level hounds. And the marksman to follow in case anyone's left. So my marksman can attack these guys from here. Look at, boom, taking out that Lasir. Boom, taking out that Silas. Okay. Well, that made that easy. All right, let's just overwhelm them with more hounds. Oleg is sitting there trying to tank, but you know what? He can only hold back so many. He can only hold back so many, so boom, we got that. All right. Not too hard at all. I think this was the guy that had the highest BPs, so I should probably use my attacks here. Although I don't want to use all my attacks and then no one else can fight in my guild. I don't know. I don't think it matters. We have individual participation. I don't know. I feel still kind of guilty. All right, let's see. My guild is saying to attack their top 1 and 2. I lost battle to 1. Okay, so yeah, I'll help. We're like, don't bully them too hard. Oh god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, team, that we're fighting. This is really sad. This is too silly. Come on, come on. Go, Beetles, go. The Beetles didn't actually do much in this fight. If you notice, the Beetles didn't do much. I didn't get Oleg's health down at all. And it didn't hurt Morrigan over here on the side or whatever. So honestly, that was a little bit disappointing. Okay, and this one's a little bit better. Oh my gosh, my auto fight, I'm losing. Whoa. I'm losing, but it was so easy the first time. Ah, crap, I'm losing one. After very easily beating it, what's up with that? That was weird. Why did I lose that one? It was like literally the same battle that I destroyed. Well, I guess I better try that one again. Oh, I can't. I can only attack twice. Gosh darn it. All right. So now we got a strong... Okay, this is going to be harder. This is definitely going to be harder. We have a really good tank that can block well. If he has Oleg's wall on, he could block 4. We have a fighter that as well is going to add extra that we need to block. I think the strategy of overwhelming them is still good, but maybe the beetles are not what I need. Maybe this is not the answer either. Maybe we bring... Let's see, they had Comet for the AoE. So that's not good for me. Maybe we bring a better fighter. Someone a little stronger or tankier like this guy. Oh gosh, so the mages... I feel like the hounds are still the answer, but maybe the bugs are not as much. Or maybe I need to bring in a healer this time because it was a little bit risky. Alright, let's see. Let's see. This is a really well-balanced team, which makes it hard to fight, right? The better they do at setting up their defense, the harder it is to kind of to go against it because they're going to do a good job of... Yeah. They're going to do a good job of defending their space, and you can only put in so many things. Like, I can only counteract the mage. I can only counteract so many things, like mages versus the marksmen versus the tanks versus, you know what I mean? I can only counteract so much. Let's try to bring in these guys to shoot them from afar. Oh gosh, come on. All right, beetles. I want to bring in a bunch of beetles. I don't know if the beetles are going to be good enough to take... I want to see if the beetles can help take out, like, their abomination at least. And then throw in the hounds at the end. Alright, let's see. Oof. You know what? Let's go double hounds and... I don't know if I needed the healer after all. Oh, yes, we did it. We did it. We broke through. Okay, we did it. Ah! So the auto battle was weird. Like, I did the auto battle and I lost last time. I don't trust it now. I don't trust it now. Oh, gosh. Okay, we defeated that guy. Boom. Boom. Alright, who else is hard? Who's their other number... Who are their highest level people? This guy here? Equasian? Oh, we already... I think we already took that guy out. And then FaZe... I think FaZe was taken out as well. Let's go double check. This is kind of fun though. FaZe is already gone. This guy... Okay, this looks a little bit challenging. So maybe I'll try this one. So again, this person did exactly what the guide says. A fighter plus a tank, plus a good marksman that does piercing, and then a well-ranged mage like Ajax, and then a healer. This person did a very well-balanced team. So I'm definitely going to go fight this one. Alright, so do I want to auto-fight with the same strategy as before? Actually, I think we can. Let's try it. Oh god, wish me luck, guys. So I'm a little bit worried about Ajax. Okay, and that was the goddess's grace or whatever. Alright. So, can we heal and keep our guys alive as Silas tries to destroy us? Ajax is doing not much, honestly, so I'm not as worried. We're taking out Ajax with our marksman right now. Brokir is not looking good. We're gonna have some exploding beetles. Take him out. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Retaliation, what? But I could see that being hard for some people, or intimidating because of the Ajax. Alright, I'm gonna do that one more time with my other auto fight, and I think that's it, right? I think that's all my fights. But this person's a lower level, so it doesn't surprise me that their people are not super jacked up. They're only level 49. They could have wailed out for stuff, but I doubt they have insane gear and all that fun stuff. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter for our demon soldiers, it matters for our defense, though. Alright. And boom, we got it. Yay! Alright, well this was a slaughter, guys, but still fun to look at. Still fun to discuss and really see things in action, like the marksman performing a little bit better than I expected. The marksman, like, just like 1 or 2 shots some of the heroes sometimes, which I did not expect. So that was a really fun surprise to see the value there. I actually really didn't use marksman at all the last round, but I'm really glad I did this time. Alright, I did all my battles. Hopefully I didn't I feel like I shouldn't have done so many because my poor team can't do anything. But this team, I think this team is gonna get like 0 attacks on us. I feel really guilty, but well, hopefully we have a more fair matchup next time. I mean, for the sake of whoever we're facing, because that was sad, but we're not like that OP. But this poor team was a completely inactive team, so yeah. I probably should have. I'm kind of regretting not saving my things to see what the last one was, but I think my team can handle it. I think we're just fine. I think we're gonna win. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.